So, buffalo chicken wings. I'm going to tell you first of the ingredients that we use in these, the technique and how to do the process, and then if you want to continue and watch to the end of the video, I'll actually show the different portions as the process is completed. But a quick overview of authentic buffalo wings is to buy your nice jumbo pack of chicken wings, you rinse them in cold water, pat them dry, and then you cut off the wing tip. That's this piece right here. So I usually insert a sharp serrated edge knife underneath. I hold the wing and just cut that off. Don't throw that out, save that. Throw it in the freezer in a zip-up bag, and the next time you go to make some stock to use in rice, for soup, for different recipes, add that to the ingredients that you put in there to make the stock, and you'll have a nice chicken stock. So then you do the same thing here as far as cutting goes. You're going to cut off this wing part from the little mini drumstick. You set those aside on a paper towel, make sure they're pretty dry, and then you're going to dredge them in flour after you've put on salt and pepper. So again, the process is rinse, trim, pat dry, trim, salt and pepper, dredge them in flour. Put them on a paper towel individually. Just line them up because you won't fry them all at once unless you have a huge fryer, and you want them to be fairly dry when they hit the oil. So drain them off on paper towels, and then you put them inside a container. This is a little secret here. You could use plastic. I use glass if it's going to be so hot. Then you pour Frank's hot sauce all over them, and you close your container and just give it a nice good shake. You shake it up so that the Frank's hot sauce covers them. Before the steam kills the crunchy crispiness, you just take the cover off, toss them on a plate, and enjoy with some celery and blue cheese if you so desire. So that's a quick rundown, and again, the video is going to continue as I do each specific step. So to continue with the wings, same thing, just kind of saw up, and then we're going to place those on paper towels. And that's it for this part. Okay, so the next step, once we have our wings cut and separated, is to season them. So I'm just going to add salt. I like to use sea salt, especially this particular one, the fine ground Celtic sea salt. It has, see how it says vital mineral blend? Another side tip. Those minerals are really good for you. It's like natural electrolytes. So then a little pepper on there from what fell on the tray, and then to put the salt, the flour, you just kind of shake it up, hit the side so it's dry. You can see the pepper on there, the salt, and it's not a ton of flour on here. It's actually pretty dry. So then I will take that and just lay it out on a paper towel. And the reason for that is, you see how this chicken looks really moist again? Now it could be the temperature warming up to room temperature, or it could be the juices from the chicken coming out. But these were patted dry, and they had a very dry touch to them when I put them here, and now they're already kind of wet again. So that's the reason for the paper towels that they'll lay on, so that when you fry them, you're getting that flavor of the chicken. It gets crispy. Okay, so all of my chicken has been seasoned, dredged in flour, and set on paper towels. I've turned up the oil, and again, I'm using rendered fat, so it has you know, a lot going on in this pan. It actually looks like it's been used to fry some things. But anyway, you can hear it popping just a little bit. Hopefully that picked up. You just want your oil hot. If it's smoking, it's too hot, it's dangerous. Take it off the burner and let it cool down, and hope that you didn't burn the oil, which will make it taste bad. So if you notice, when I start to see how it's kind of shimmering on the surface, it's ready. So we want to put, and look at the side of the pan as well. You can notice that it's ready to go. So I'm going to add these wings. I'm going to do all the little drumsticks in the first batch. Not all that I have, but I'm not going to mix the drumsticks with the wing type, just to promote even cooking. And it started to pop a little, so I'm turning down my flame. It's probably a little too hot. I don't want it popping, and just want it to fry. So we're just going to fry these up. Gives them enough space. For me, I'm not going to rush this. I have not made buffalo wings in a long time, like years, because it's a bit involved, and I don't deep fry very often, so I'm not going to crowd the pan. I want them to come out perfect. So they each have room. They're kind of swimming. You can see just half of these wings are covered in oil. You could deep fry them so they're fully submerged. Take them out of the pot, put them on the paper towels. Just gonna do this, and they're going to drain a little bit. After they're drained, you don't want them super greasy. You want them dry. Think of crispy bacon. That's kind of what you're going for with the surface of these, which is why we need the paper towels. We don't go straight for the franks. And they look a little glistening. If you could catch that with the video. And I want them a little bit drier, so before I put the next batch of chicken in, I'm going to, oh, they feel crispy. Just get some of that extra oil off. If I had the oil a little hotter or they were completely submerged, these tops probably wouldn't be so glistening or oily, as I say. So let this cool down for just a second, and I'm going to add the next batch of wings into my pot. Okay, so I have my chicken wings inside my glass or plastic container that has a tight fitting lid. I have my franks. I actually put it in a measuring cup. I only have about half a cup's worth, so I'm going to pour just half of my quantity into this and save the other half for the batch that's currently frying. So then we just cover this up. Oh yeah, look at those. It smells amazing. So I'm just going to, these in my aluminum container, and that's it. We've got these great buffalo chicken wings. There's the ones that aren't seasoned. I've got the second half. Oh wait, these are the ones that are seasoned. I have the second half of these in the pan now. This total time cooking was closer to 20 minutes. And I think that's probably because I didn't have them fully submerged in the oil. So this whole process is probably going to take me, with the videoing and all that, I would say an hour and change, up to an hour and a half it's taken me to cook these wings. So keep that in mind. It's a bit involved, but as we all know who love buffalo wings, they're delicious and completely worth it.